All right, we are back. I don't think I hear all the squelching that I was hearing before. And I think we're ready to go. We have a request to do Fall 19 Test 3 Part 1. The advice I gave in the very bad video we started was to basically not be too concerned about these numbers. Step 1, Step 2, Step 3, 4, and 5. Step 1 just means when you mix these two, you will get this result. Step 2 means when you mix this with this, you will get this result, product 1. Steps 3 and 4 are two separate steps, but they get you from product 1 to product 2. So let's not focus too much on the steps, but more on the results. We need to know what base is going to give us acetylide. So here's my, oh wow. Here's my symbol for a generic base. And I'm trying to draw a lone pair. And it's going to go to the conjugate acid of that base. So there'll be a base minus. And this pKa has to be, because the pKa of this H here is 25. Wow. 25, and that's an A. This better be 35, because 25 minus X has to equal -10. That's the only way you get a KEQ equal to 10 to the 10. So X is 35. And that is one of the questions. It doesn't matter which one. You pick the right base to do that. And it's the only base with a pKa of 35 as its conjugate acid. So the base has to be H minus. Because H minus, wow, I'm really having computer issues today. I didn't know this was going to happen. This is equal to H2, which is the only acid we know with a pKa of 35. So the base has to be H minus. Pick that base as your choice in the answers. Yes.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, that wasn't the part I was having trouble with, but maybe somebody else does have trouble with it, so I'll let you. I just wanted to know if I take the, do I draw the isohexobromide and then I go to,
yeah, you need to know isohexobromide is what's being added to get to product 1.
Okay.
And isohexobromide has 5 carbons in a row with a V on the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a BR. And that's, wow. And that's going to give product 1, which looks like this. New bond. Wow. I want green. It's like my computer's ignoring every second thing I touch. And then there's a new bond.
Yeah, with the bromide and the minus.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a V on the end. So all the carbons here are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good.
So that's product 1.
That is product 1 right there.
Okay, so then what's the next step after that with the
you can
vinyl?
go 3 directions, but I assume you want to go this way next. Okay, so vinyl potassium. And if you don't know what vinyl potassium is, that's okay, because in the multiple choice question number 1, it tells you what vinyl potassium is. And it says it's KCH2, which is CH double bond CH2 with a minus charge after you cross off the spectator. So that's a strong base. It's going to take off the terminal H that remains. and become an alkene called ethene. It'll be H2CH2. Please write on my screen. This is getting frustrating. Wow. Like a 2-year-old's writing here. Okay. We got a pKa of 45 because I believe that's necessary.
So do I
pKa
just ignore the R2 chloropentane? Am I just
we're
ignoring
not
that?
there. We're not there yet.
Oh, okay.
We haven't even got to the part that reacts with R2 chloropropane. It's the anion of this. The other product is the most important because vinyl potassium was just a base to get us to this nucleophile. And it's going with 2, 3, 4, 5. There. You'd laugh watching this. The screen is moving around because I'm hammering on it. Okay. So we're only finished with step 3 right now.
Mm-hmm.
We still have to do step 4 before we know what product 2 looks like. This reacts with R2 chloropentane. Now on your exam, I'm just going to make it more like your exam. I won't have R2 chloropentane. It will just be 2-chloropentane because I promised you we're not going to worry about stereochemistry in these synthesis reactions. And this is a synthesis reaction.
Yeah, okay.
So on your exam, I'm just going to edit this down a little to simplify it to look more like yours. The R is gone, and we're just going to use 2-chloropentane. And that looks like this. Wow, can't even draw a line. I don't know how long we can go with this. It's just driving me crazy.
We can reschedule if
Yeah,
you
if you
want.
want to, we can do that.
We'll get this video done. And that's just going to be a synthesis reaction with a new bond between this C and the carbon with the chlorine.
Hmm.
So here's product 2, finally. And now the audio is making the noises again. I hope it's clear for you still. Uh-oh, now I'm not hearing people.
Yeah.
New bond here to the carbon that had the chlorine on it, which means there's a methyl here and 4 more carbons here, or 3 more carbons there. Good, I have the right thing. Finally, we have product 2. So that's product 2. Pick the name of the molecule that matches that product 2.
Okay.
And where else are we going? Let's do product 3 since we're here. So that's going to react with sodium and ammonia to give a transalkene. So Na and NH3 double bond. We got the purple there with a methyl and a propyl. And we got the 5 in a row off here, and they are definitely trans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe that's product 3 right there. Pick the product with that name. Looks like things have calmed down and it's actually writing what I say for it to write. Okay. There was a pKa question, I believe. Do you have the wording in front of you that says during step 3? There's a question about step 3 in one of the questions, or am I dreaming?
I could look it
I
up.
can go back. I can go back right now. Here it is. What is pKeq in step 3? So we need to do that. Step 3 was the reaction here. vinyl potassium right here. Step 3. So that was a reaction where vinyl potassium, this molecule, reacted with this molecule. So we had a pKa of 25 for the terminal alkene. And we have a pKa of 45 for the alkene. Sorry, did I say terminal alkene? I meant terminal alkyne. I gave the right number. I might have said it wrong. That's the reactant acid. This is the product acid. So pKeq, now we're back to this. 25 minus 45 equals -20. And it was the question pKeq or KEq? Doesn't matter, I'll give both. KEq is 10 to the power of 20. There we go. I never saved anything, so better do that. Keep this out of here.
Ellie, you can ask your questions.
Sure. Testing.
I already gave you, remember?
Oh, okay.
There we go. Starboard. Might not be able to find that. Okay. Product 2 became product 3. Let's carry on with product 3 becoming product 4. That's ozone followed by the dimethyl sulfide. This is what happens to dimethyl sulfide, and the cutting of the alkene is what happens to product 3. So predicting ozone products is pretty straightforward.
Just split it in the middle.
Yeah, let's get my thing going here. Hopefully it gives me everything I want here. So I can do the ozone here. See if I can erase that. Did that at the same time as the double bind. Okay. So the skill to doing this, here's your visual for the day. For ozonolysis, here's what you do. You take your eraser and do this. And then you put in the O's. It's 2 molecules here. O number 1 and O number 2. And it doesn't look so good. Yeah. 2 smaller O's. Carbonyl, I can't even draw an O. It's pretty lame. So much for that skill. The 2 products look like this. I'm going to go in a circle until it lets me do an O. And here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, V. 1 methyl propyl. There's your 2 products. Pick the ones with those answers. That's product 4, I believe. Products 4. These are products 4. And product 5 is 1 product. And that's going to be adding vicinal. No, I don't even, did we use the word vicinal yet? I think so. Adjacent carbons are going to have OH groups added syn. So 5 is going to look just like this 3 here. Just asking my computer nicely to let me do this. Maybe it'll listen this time. It's going to be 5. The pi will be gone. This will be 5. You will get OH's added syn. Shouldn't have chosen blue. That product, and it's an enantiomer where both of those bonds are dashes.
And those chemicals will always give us
Syn addition of adjacent alcohols where there used to be an alkene.
okay.
So you'll get wedge is half the products and dash is the other half. And what else we got? We got those, and then we're working from molecule product 1 again to get product Z and Y. This one gives the aldehyde, and this one gives the ketone. So Z is the aldehyde of this, and Y is the ketone, and I will attempt to draw them. My computer will let me. We got the O on the end for the aldehyde. And it has to have how many carbons in a row here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 1. And here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with a V at the end. And this is molecule Z. And molecule Y is the ketone with the same skeleton. The O will be moved over here. And I don't know where I can put that. I'll try to do it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with a V on the end. Terrible looking V on the end. There we go. Carbonyl. That won't even let me move my toolbar. There is molecule Y.
What chemicals would make an alkene into anti versus syn?
This
Or
is
do I need to know that or
a
no?
transalkene. What are we talking about anti versus syn for?
The last part, the question that we just answered right before the Z and the Y, if you go up, product, to get to product 5, those chemicals make an alkene into
Diol. Yeah, there's 2
Yeah.
alcohols. There, we do not know a reaction. Well, I do, but
yeah,
you are
I
not
don't need,
responsible for a reaction that makes that. And it's
okay.
and I got to get this on record before I get in trouble with the people at the International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. I mentioned in our previous video, there's only 2 elements on the periodic table that start with B. I was wrong. I forgot about barium, bismuth, berkelium, and borium. So my apologies to the people that are
Oh,
fans of
Professor, they got nothing on you. Don't worry about it, man. They got nothing on you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I don't know if this was great help, but I think it was good, even though thanks for putting up with my frustration here.
You're welcome.
And I'm going to do a reboot before we do our next one.
Yeah, no problem.
My computer takes 10 minutes to reboot now. It's pretty sad.
Oh,
And, but it's okay. I will be
if you want, Professor,
Winter
if you
19 test 3 question 9. I'm going to come back with that. Okay. In 10 minutes.
okay, but if you want, you don't have to go through all the trouble. You can just like do it tomorrow or Saturday. It's not a big, or Sunday.
It needs to be today. I'd rather go a little later today than because tomorrow's I got a lot of stuff going on.
Oh, you're busy, man. All right, no problem. I
We're
got
all busy, you know that.
Yeah, no problem. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so I might be earlier than 10. 10's optimistic. Okay.
You gonna shoot us an email back, or
Do you want me
Or
to
should we wait?
email? I can email from my phone. Who's still hanging? Let me stop the share to see who's hanging here. We got
It's just me and
Ali
Wafa.
and Wafa. Okay, well I got you on. I hope you guys don't mind that your name is now on a video.
Man, oh, it's all good, bro. Don't worry.
Fine.
Are you okay, Wafa?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be back as soon as I can. I'll email you from my phone when things look good. Okay.
No problem. All right, man.
All right. Take care.
All right.